Hi everyone, it's Giselle, and I have taken a few days off. I'm sure the majority of you will have noticed, and I'm back now with a lot of inspiration and a lot of motivation to talk about different things. And the first thing I want to talk about is this sense of coming home and coming into a union within yourself first and foremost, but that also leading to union with your beloved as well. So, I've been away for only a couple of days, but that's because I had family coming over. We had an amazing time. A lot of signs and synchronicities happened during the time that they were here. Just so much was revealed to me about the things that I was wanting. Also, things for this journey got brought to the surface. And for those of you who've been buying the Black Friday offers, thank you so much. I will be getting back to you as soon as I can. I've got a ton of emails to catch up on. It's been quite busy, but I want to thank you, and please note that I will be getting back to you as soon as I can. Also, what I want you to know as well is that not all of you have had the chance to buy the offers that you wanted because you're waiting for payday. So please don't worry. I will be extending. I'll be actually setting up a Cyber Monday offer from tomorrow, just for the rest of the month. So up until the 30th of November, so that you don't miss out. There'll probably be slight different offers, but if you go to my webpage and click on special offers and scroll all the way down, please, because I think some people got a little confused and they looked at the top and they thought that was the only offer I had on, but those were my normal offers. But if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, you will see Cyber Monday and, well, it's still Black Friday now on my website, but it'll shortly be I can't get my words out. It will shortly be Cyber Monday, and then you will see the new offers, but they will still be pretty good. There'll be offers for phone readings, for email readings, for healings, for meditation, I think I'll add as well, and so you'll have the time to pick those up at a much more discounted rate, up to 33% off, up until payday, hopefully. So let's talk about this coming home to happiness, and something that stuck with me for a little while since I did this reading on the psychic phone lines for one of the people who called in. This is not my personal business, this is just for people in general who I sometimes log on to phone lines to broaden my reach, because not everyone goes onto YouTube. Not everyone has found my spiritual coaching Instagram or Facebook or website, so I like to also, log on every now and again. But of course, it's far easier to get a hold of me and get a reading with me, and probably a lot cheaper as well to do it through my website directly. But anyway, I spoke to this lady and she felt so homesick. I think I already mentioned her actually in a previous video. Sorry, I'm trying to talk too fast. I have to slow down. She already spoke with me. No, I already discussed about our conversation, sorry, a couple of videos ago, but something stuck with me. And her initial concern was that she was feeling homesick. Not as in, I've moved abroad and I want to go and visit my mum and dad homesick. It's, I want to go home to God homesick. And I thought, oh dear, that's sad, because we've come here to Earth to fulfill a special mission, and not everyone's aware of exactly what their mission is. Some people aren't aware of the twin flame journey. Some people just feel utterly lost. She's aware that she's spiritual, but she just hates being here. And we came to a conclusion towards the end of the reading that the reason why she was homesick was because she was lacking whole and completeness within herself and self-love. Because the more that you can love yourself, the more that you can feel that sense of completion and love, respect and self-worth, you're not going to feel like you need to leave this earth. You're not going to feel homesick. And we came to the conclusion that that's what she needed to focus on. And then she decided, yeah, that makes sense. I do feel homesick because I don't feel like I love myself enough. And during her time, when she was going through a very dark time, she felt like she lost who she was by changing her appearance drastically and, doing all the things that she thought would make her happy. But really, no matter how much we change our appearance, no matter how many things we buy, no matter how much we try to hide who truly are, unless we accept ourselves fully and completely for who we are and start to love ourselves, we are never going to get that sense of feeling at home within ourselves. And really what I want to encourage you to do is, if you've been feeling lost, is to show you that there is a way of coming back home to yourself. And that is pretty much the only thing that you can do to stop feeling lost. Because no matter who you have a relationship with, twin flame or not, if you are not whole and complete within yourself first, you are never going to feel at home. And we may recognize coming home to our twin flames when we first meet them. But the reason why we often need to take some time out and learn things for ourselves is so that we can reach that place of wholeness and completion within ourselves first. Because this is not like regular relationships. This is not codependent relationships. This is not the old template. This is why we are here. To break down the old template. To show that there is a new way to love. A better way to love. A more open, non-codependent, more, unconditional way to love, really. And so, I wanted to share that because it was such an important message that really stuck with me. And an epiphany that my client had when we talked about it. It made complete sense to her why she was feeling homesick, because she wasn't even feeling at home within herself. And if you can love yourself and feel at home within yourself, then no matter where you are, you will always feel at home. And you will not feel homesick anymore. And this is pretty much the essence of this journey, is coming home to yourself first, because unless you can come home to yourself first, you can't put that pressure on someone else to do that for you. I've also been talking to my sister while she was over, and she also had a similar thing happen where an old friend from school that she went to school with started following her on her Instagram account without very much explanation. And the last time that she heard of this friend, she thought that this friend was doing well. But then she had a look at her profile, and it transpired that her friend had broken up with her boyfriend and is now feeling utterly lost. And everything she'd invested, a house, I think they had a dog together. Luckily, they hadn't actually done anything much more that would, if you have small children or something like that involved, it's much more complicated. But still, it was devastating for her friend, who is now going to have to start again. And this is where my sister sees the value in, working on yourself first, so that you're not utterly devastated and feeling helpless and hopeless and lost when something like that happens. That you can always rely on yourself and pick yourself up. To know that you will always find your way back home and will not have to go through such dark, depressing times. Yes, it's still going to hurt, obviously, breakups are always hard, but when you have that sense of security and feeling at home within yourself already, it's going to be far easier to pick yourself up. So I just thought I would share this, and I will be back with more messages because I just have so much to say, but I didn't want to drag a massive video on and make it exhausting for you to listen to, so just in case any of the topics you don't feel like listening to, you can skip over those, but that's why I thought I would size it down a bit and put different titles out there. See which one you want to listen to. So thank you all so much for supporting me and taking time out of your day to listen to my messages. I'll see you very shortly. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.